Beautiful Lives Project, and Bryce and I have been talking about Beautiful Lives for years. We've been friends, since I guess his earlier 20s. He's 28 now. He's already had a load of accomplishments for a 28-year-old, founding and continuing his project, The Field of Dreams. Melded that with the Beautiful Lives Project, founded by Independent League Baseball owner Anthony Cavone. And 3 years ago, they got together. Bryce, of course, was born prematurely without sight, but I'll tell you what, having been his friend for many years, he has never, ever let that affect his work ethic, because this guy can work you in the ground when he believes in doing something. And he is a consultant for disabled people to the Baltimore Orioles. Bryce, how are you doing?
I'm great, Mike. Thanks for having me on your show.
Well, are you still as jacked up about Beautiful Lives Project as you were when you had it as a Field of Dreams and you and Anthony got together and molded it together?
I'm still as excited about Beautiful Lives Project now as I was then. We've expanded to do programs in art, cheerleading, ballet, and nature, all sorts of other programs to help individuals of every disabled group live their dream in life, no matter what their favorite thing in life is to do.
It doesn't just have to be sports, does it?
It can be anything someone wants to do. If it puts a smile on their face and it helps them live their dream and do things they didn't think they would be able to do, that's what we strive to do with the Beautiful Lives Project.
Well, Bryce, hey, it's Andrew Feltz. Cappy's told me so much about you as we prepare for the show tonight, but I want to kind of talk about, getting your message into the hands of people at Major League Baseball, the NFL, the NBA, college athletics directors. Who are you kind of trying to reach with this program?
So I will contact anyone and everyone from Rob Manfred, who I know who's the commissioner of Major League Baseball, to athletic directors in Division I, Division II, or Division III, because every college, university, sports team has so many ways and programs where they can make the lives of disabled individuals be the best they can be, and to also give them experiences that they don't have every day. Like a recent event I had was where individuals of various disabled groups performed with the University of Northern Iowa dance team at halftime of a women's basketball game.
Wow.
All right. Hi, Bryce. It's Jackson Ryan here, and your story has been told in the USA Today, the Chicago Sun-Times, and Chicago Tribune, and you've actually done color work in minor league baseball parks and basketball arenas. What's the most fun you've had in doing your job?
I'd say the most fun I've had is the work I've been able to do with the Beautiful Lives Project and the work that I've been able to do thanks to the Orioles staff, helping the Orioles become the first ever team to wear Braille on their jerseys to honor people who are blind and to show the importance of people who are blind learning how to read Braille. And then last season in Baltimore, we had 2 events where individuals of every disabled group were able to play on the field with the Orioles players and coaches. And that's playing on a field on the biggest stage you can be on in Major League Baseball.
Bryce, I want you to dream a dream as we visit with Bryce Weiler from the Beautiful Lives Project. Dream a dream. You and I have had many, many discussions when you've been way up high about what's going on and way down low of what's going on. But in a perfect world, what would you say is your dream for ballparks and arenas where sports are played in terms of being able to help blind people and help those who are disabled? Paint a broad brush picture if you can.
So for every disabled group going to sporting events, first of all, I would say giving them the opportunity to play on the court or the field, if that's possible, with whatever team or sport may be at hand. But secondly, making all stadiums accessible for every disabled fan, and not just picking a certain group of disabled fans that a sports team wants to highlight. So some teams now mainly highlight fans who have autism or sensory challenges, but doing work for every disabled group equally and ensuring that the blind fan or the fan who is blind has just as great an experience as the fan who is in a wheelchair, because every individual who is disabled is equal to another, and a sports team should not pick one group of individuals of a certain disability over another because they are easier to accommodate or it takes less work.
Well, Bryce, I think you started to touch on it right then, but can you kind of summarize your pitch for helping disabled people and kind of give it to us over the air right now?
So when I contact sports teams, I talk about how whenever individuals from every disabled group come to their stadium, there are so many ways that things can be made better to make the game more enjoyable, taking out the time lapse in a radio broadcast so that blind fans could better be able to enjoy listening on the radio, and things for every other disabled group in the stadium. And also going out into the community or the city to go where individuals who are disabled work and live, to show them that even though they might not be a fan of whatever sports team game they're at, that the sports team cares about them and wants to help them have the best life possible. And sometimes a sports team asks me, how many more fans of a certain disabled group is this going to bring in to my stadium or my ballpark? And I said, if the individual who comes into your stadium or your ballpark was your child or your nephew or someone close to you and your family, you'd want to do everything you could do to help them have the best experience, whether they're 5 years old or 65 years old.
Wise beyond his years, Bryce Weiler, 28 years old, Beautiful Lives Project. Thanks, buddy, so much for the time, and keep pumping the gas. You're doing a great, great job. I'm so very proud of you and your work. Keep it up, partner. We're with you.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks, everyone.